let's say you were 2 years into your relationship and you had to assemble your own flowers.
She wouldn't care.
I don't know. I'm just not that kind of person.
Alex is
It's an
happy she gets a
impossible
gift
question
at
to
all.
answer.
Yeah, I am
That's
not
an
a
impossible question. I don't know why I asked it.
I'm like, you can't ask me that because I generally don't like receiving. I like giving.
Are there...
Shut the fuck up, Brett.
Oh, boy.
Mic drop.
See you later.
Bye.
$1 million, but when you climax,
Oh, God.
Oh.
I can't believe we're taking it to this level.
you barf in your mouth.
Yeah, I probably would.
I probably
All right,
would.
ladies, be warned. Brett may puke on you.
He's not getting this offer right now. This is a scenario.
No, this is based on things that will never happen, right?
All right,
Or-
let's
okay.
do it right now.
What?
Let's use this
Go
scenario.
ahead.
Let's do it right
So Alex and I
now.
watched Black Mirror. It
We
came
binged
out.
it.
Came
You
out
don't
last
binge it.
Do you not consider 3 hours binging?
No, I said on the precast, I'm saying it now, to be binge-worthy, I think has to be at least 5. Binging is not about length of time, I think. It's about number of individual things.
I think it's about a season,
How many episodes is binge watching?
Well,
According
we
to
just asked him.
according to Google.
a survey conducted by Netflix in February 2014. They need
That's
to redo
5
this.
years ago.
They need to redo
Yeah.
this.
Before
Nope.
binging really
This
took
is,
off.
yeah. It says 73% of people define binge watching as watching between 2 to 6 episodes. 2?
2? No.
No.
No. Okay. I think.
This just rendered itself irrelevant.
It did. That was a very dumb.
Throw your phone.
It was very subtle. Throw your phone.
I just got a Charlie horse in my thigh.
Oh, shoot. You okay?
You're gonna fart or
Do
something.
you need something?
Hey, where's your Charlie
Just give me
horse?
time. It's on the bottom of this thigh.
Hey, you can do this. Put your foot out. Put your
I
foot
can't.
Out. Do it.
No!
Put your
Oh, shoot.
Ah! Put it out. Now flex your foot up like your toes towards the ceiling. It looks like you're trying to take a shit.
What do you need to
Well, I
do?
don't want it to look like
What do you
that.
want to do?
I'm trying to put my foot over there.
Give me your
Help me. My back's to the camera.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're okay.
It's
You're okay.
ridiculous.
You're okay. You're
Let's do some
We're doing some friggin' Christmas trivia.
saying 5 head.
Welcome back to the PTOUnlimited podcast. My name is Brett.
I'm Josh.
Alex.
This is episode 212. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it looks weird, doesn't it?
2-2.
2-2.
2 of 2?
It's not February
What's going on
2nd.
here?
No.
No,
It's 212.
212. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is such a much more lighthearted episode already. I feel it's going to be. So I was today years old when I found out that I have to replace something a little bit more often than I should. Now, is there something that you
I can
own?
do a long laundry list full of things that you don't know that you're supposed to be changing out,
Like
or
pillows.
pillowcases,
Not
bed
just cases,
sheets.
the actual pillow.
Yeah, the actual pillow, your toothbrush.
Oh my gosh, yeah, oh,
Your
wow.
razor.
Okay, no, but we do replace our razors and toothbrushes very, very frequent.
Well,
We do, yeah.
I only use a razor twice and then I throw it out.
Once for me.
Well, Josh, you have like the most coarse
It's
hair
very coarse. Yes.
I've ever
Yes.
seen.
Well, just the attempt to try not to be wasteful, I have to use a blade twice before I throw it out.
Oh, see, mine's not as coarse as yours, so I use mine like 4 times.
Do you do Dollar Shave
maybe.
Club?
Yeah.
So do we.
I
Yeah.
assume you're talking about for your legs.
Yes.
I would hope
My
that
legs and my pits.
your leg is not
Yeah.
your leg hair is not as coarse as his face.
No, but it does get pretty rough.
It can
Pretty.
it can get pretty
gets
rough.
pretty prickly.
Did you know I found out that you're actually supposed to replace your contacts case
Yeah, with every
3 months.
Yeah.
3 months.
I switch him out with every set of contacts.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Just because
That's monthly.
I know.
The bacteria.
I looked at Josh and I was like, I thought
There's-
maybe he already did that. So I was like, what's the big deal? Why are you surprised? Like, so don't ever
They're
do it.
super
I don't
cheap,
usually
though.
ever do.
And a lot
Yeah,
of
no,
times
they
with
come with it.
solution, you get a free one anyway.
Right. If you spend enough on the solution, you get a free case.
I buy a kind of expensive solution because it's really good stuff.
Yeah, it helps. Like I get the Pure Moist, like Ultra whatever thing. It's the best.
I think I get like Revitaline's
Eye
or
lube.
something.
iLube.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. You gotta squirt some on your contacts. You gotta get contacts, Alex.
I don't need contacts.
No.
No.
I'll say you don't wear your glasses all the time, so why
No,
would you need contacts?
Exactly. I don't.
When you're gaming.
No, I like wearing my glasses while I game.
Hmm.
I had like an extra like $50 onto these glasses just so I could do the anti-glare
Yeah.
computer screen thing.
The blue.
I need that.
Blue light,
I would like to get that though. I didn't have that added.
A blue light thing?
Yeah, there's like a
blue light filter.
yeah, you can get a blue light filter added
Do you think
on.
you would game longer?
Probably, because my eyes get super tired.
Do they?
Well, that and
Oh,
I
you're
already,
getting old, Alex.
I already know. No, I already know from last year or 2 years ago whenever I got my last eye exam and they tested my meibomian glands and they said that they're deteriorating already. And she goes, they should not be deteriorating already. You're only 30.
That's because you need to learn to blink.
That's what she said. She said, I don't blink enough. And I said, I
No.
stare at a screen and I don't want to blink or else I'll die.
While you're
while
gaming.
while
yeah.
gaming.
I can't
Yeah, pretty much.
not blink. That's ridiculous.
No, if
Yeah.
I'm like in a match, a 15-minute Halo match, I feel like I blinked twice.
Found something out today about Terminator 2, the T whatever 1000.
Mhm.
Is that what it is?
That's Robert Patrick's.
Yeah, he doesn't blink the entire movie,
Yeah, I think
even when
Yeah.
he's firing a gun.
I read that somewhere.
Yeah,
He
just found
trained
that out today.
himself not
That's
to blink.
crazy.
Yeah, that is insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody you'll see is blinking, and Arnold Schwarzenegger got around it with his sunglasses. Yeah. But anyways, let's move on from there. What do you guys want to talk about today? We got a lot of stuff we can get into. What you want to go to?
I don't know.
Oh wow.
I guess you could go with Space Force.
Okay. Space Force. And we got to talk a little bit about NASA too, because Alex wants to talk about that as well.
Yeah, it's a thing.
So it turns out that the U.S. military could lose the Space Force trademark.
Oh, you
the
saw that,
Netflix
huh?
series.
Saw
Mhm.
that,
Yeah, the U.S. military was announced first, but the series was first to launch, and Netflix has been extremely aggressive and has locked down the trademark rights in several countries. So I haven't even watched the series yet.
Me neither.
I don't really have an interest
Yeah,
in
me
it,
neither.
and I don't know.
I want to watch it.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Is-
And I've heard nothing but positive reviews about it.
Oh.
I've heard that it's really stupid, but it's really good. So that to me is The Office. It's really stupid, but it's really good.
And they say it's got a similar Office feel to it, but I'm kind of just want to watch The Office then, if
Yeah,
if that's
I
what you
agree.
want to do.
I mean, I've said it before, but I'm getting less and less willing to try something new.
Right.
I prefer to go back to the stuff I know I like because I know
Yeah.
it's not a gamble.
Well, that was what I was going to actually mention that today. I was like, we should find a TV series to try out, all three of us, if we can. And I just don't know what to pick up. There's so much out there.
Yeah.
We've tried Ozark.
I still can't push through it.
It's difficult.
It's difficult to actually get through it, which
Yeah.
I've heard you just have to get through season 1. Well, we can't get through season 1.
I
Yeah.
suppose if I was going to try something new, it would be The Americans because I've started it, and like Ozark, there was enough that I'm curious, but not enough to really make me push through
Oh, yeah.
and want to watch it. But if I
Right.
had to, that would be what I would go with.
Yeah. I'm not really I don't care if I need to binge it or not. Just something that would spark my interest.
Because
I'm
it was like
running out.
our Thursday nights used to be Dave and
Lego Masters.
Lego Masters, and we finished both. So now it's like. By the way, there are a couple new episodes of AFV.
Oh, really?
Yep.
They came back.
Yes.
Lego Masters will get a second season, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, that should. Oh,
That's a
that
great
was a
show.
great show.
Did you watch any of it?
I did watch the first episode and I couldn't go any further because it wasn't grabbing me.
The builds interest me enough. So
yeah, I'm
that's
gonna
why
say I
we
was
kept
like, if
going
you
with
just
it.
kind of ignore everyone and just watch what they do, it's
Yeah.
amazing.
The creativity.
Will Arnett was.
Ugh.
Or was
It's-
it Arnett or Forte?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's Will Arnett.
Will
he
Arnett.
just kind of is over the top.
I don't want to say it grows on you. You just learn to
You
tune
just
it
learn
out
to tune it
and
out.
understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Because at some point you realize it's a what are you doing?
There is a gnat in my face.
I will say
Punch the
that I fired up Disney Plus on
I've been wanting to.
I think yesterday or last night or maybe it was Saturday night, and I saw some stuff that I don't think was on there before, but Wicked Tuna, which was a National Geographic series, is on there, and I thought that might be interesting to watch just because of how much I liked Deadliest Catch back in the day. I thought that might be an interesting one to check out.
It just sounds like a nickname for
Andy.
No, not Andy.
Or Jim.
Jim on The Office.
Big
Tuna.
Wicked Tuna.
Whenever I hear tuna, that's all I ever think about is Andy saying that to Jim.
Right. Make sure you get a tattoo of Andy on you, Alex.
No. God.
Stupid dream.
It's on my arm.
What do you have to say about NASA?
NASA, I know we briefly talked about it when we were talking about the International Space Station last week, the launch.
Mm-hmm.
So the plans were released, I think, today for the 2024 mission.
Oh, okay.
And then like what they plan on doing. So NASA requested an increase in the 2020 budget of $1.6 billion, and that's in order to make another crewed mission to the moon by 2024, which will also put the first woman on the moon. And then that is followed by a sustained presence on the moon by 2028, meaning we are going to be building what's called the lunar outpost on the moon.
Really?
Yeah,
that sounds like
so
something
cool.
Something out of Borderlands.
Yeah, so a lunar outpost is a concept of a permanent or semi-permanent presence of humans on the moon by the United States Space Administration, NASA.
Wow.
Yep. So basically, we're going to be sending people to the moon in 2024 to start building an outpost, so we can just send people back and forth, I guess, from the moon.
We're going to live on the moon. It's happening.
So
in our lifetime, we're going to be
do you understand what kind of psychological clearance you would need to go live on the moon?
You need enough just to go into space.
Yeah, that's the one thing I've always been
There's no comparable feat of isolation.
No.
You know?
But some people need that
isolation. But it's
they
called
like
the Artemis program. It's to land humans on the moon by 2024. The agency has also just offered its first plan for what it may look like after that milestone. And so it has like I'll have to show you a picture, but it shows like what the concept is, and it looks like something off of Destiny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it looks really cool.
Is it getting a little too sci-fi, or is it really?
No, it's like this is like going to happen.
Because
like,
a lot of people's concepts always start out one way, and then
no, it doesn't look like buildings, but it looks like something out of
something we can look up?
Yeah, look up Artemis program, or look up what was it? Lunar. What did I say?
Artemis
It
program.
says Artemix.
Oh, did I do an X instead of an S?
Artemis program.
Let's look at some images, see if we can show something on YouTube here.
That one's not it. No, that's not the concept.
So they're gonna do like a no, I'm not seeing anything on Google.
Okay,
here.
so look up. You'd have to look up the other thing I said. Lunar outpost.
Oh, Artemis. Okay, lunar outpost.
Yeah.
And what year is that supposed to be?
They want to be on the moon by 2024, followed by sustained presence on the moon by 2028.
Like this?
There you go, that one.
This one.
Yep, that's the concept they released.
Oh my, that.
So it looked like out of something from The Martian, is what I was gonna say. There you go, that's what it is.
The Martian,
it looks
really?
Legit.
You remember what they had?
Barely.
On The Martian.
Barely.
It's like a whole living quarters area.
It's basically like a campsite. It looks like a little RV for like a little just like campsite for Martians for the astronauts.
Yeah.
But look, they have their own little car and house.
It's like The Sims on the moon.
Yep, basically. But that's the concept. That's what they want to build.
Interesting. That's interesting. I mean, good for them to have a concept and have an idea of how they want things to look. But I'm waiting. Just want to wait and see.
That's gonna be cool.
Because they push back so many projects. We were supposed to do a lot
but
of
a lot of it is money.
Oh yeah,
because
right?
that was the other big thing for us to be shooting off into the International Space Station last week was we finally got some funds, and I mean it's not through NASA, it was through SpaceX. And SpaceX is not part of this mission. This is NASA.
Okay. Whoop. Doing some weird stuff.
And then NASA is also going to be the one that's doing that 3-year mission to Mars.
Yeah.
But I just thought, hey, that sounds cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited for us to actually do something like that. Just make sure that you ever see Time Machine? No, doesn't surprise me. But it came. There's a remake that came out in 2003 or 2, I believe, starring Guy Pearce, and he creates a time machine. They go into the future in like 2050 something, and they blow a hole in the moon, and it messes up the entire lunar like gravitational pull, and the Earth starts dwindling because it relies on the moon. So interesting.
Do you want to know what's fascinating too?
What?
How long do you think it takes us to get to the moon?
7 hours.
No,
It took us 12 hours just to get to the International Space Station. My throat's dry.
I remember
Just couldn't yell at me enough.
in Apollo 13, Jim Lovell told his son that it takes him 4 days to get from the Earth to the moon.
Is that true?
He's about right. Yeah. It's about 3 days. It takes about 3 days for a spacecraft to reach the moon. Is
that just so they don't run out of fuel, or is it?
That's
they don't
that's what
overheat?
we've taken, I guess, from the times we've been to the moon. It takes about 3 days to get to the moon.
Sounds about right.
So, but they're saying that Mars, like, you don't think Mars is like, oh, if we can get to the moon, we can get to Mars.
Mhm.
Mars takes anywhere, because we've never been to Mars yet, other than sending the rover there.
Yeah.
It takes anywhere between 9 months to a year just to travel to Mars,
Right.
and then 9 months to a year to get back.
Now, didn't you talk about that last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So-
what the 3-year mission is supposed to be. It's supposed to be 9 months to a year to get to
We need
Mars.
to find out a
we land on
way-
Mars. We spend 9 months to a year on Mars. Then we do 9 months to a year back.
We have to find out a way for people to hibernate sleep.
Didn't
I
you
know, but,
see Rocket Man?
Oh my God! Is
I
that
wonder if that's
factual?
real. I wonder if that's real though. Doing what's it called? Hibernation sleep, or what's
Yeah.
it called?
Hypersleep.
Hypersleep.
Yeah, any form of hibernation sleep. If they
Is hypersleep real?
That's a real question you're asking Google
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. It says yes.
I mean,
I
you
mean-
can dose yourself
Well, you
to
could
sleep.
induce a coma, but I
Right.
don't know how you would bring automated bringing you out.
Actually,
of it.
you pop this up, and there's just like it's called cryogenic sleep.
Yes, but I thought that was like a sci-fi made-up word. I didn't think that was real.
I mean, honestly, I don't want to say anything, but there's things that say yes, then there's things that say that they're working on it.
Oh, okay.
So I can't tell you. I've just got.
The internet is unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. There's a hypersleep pod that came up. There's cryosleep may open the door to deep space. Here's how it works.
Okay.
But no, it's not like they came out and they said, "Hey, we have this ability." So it's probably something that they're testing and putting together because they're going to need to do that or else you'll go crazy.
Right. Exactly. That's what I was thinking as well.
Isolation.
Yeah. So let's move on from there, guys. And what do you want to go on to next? We got more stuff on the list there.
What's HP2?
Yeah. I am. What is this, Alex? You just said you have to keep it anonymous, or what's the word? Is it anonymous?
No, not anonymous. Vague.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
HP2. What is this?
Hocus Pocus 2.
Oh no!
It's gonna come out.
No, it's
Stop!
not.
Stop it! Who's in
No,
it?
it literally it's coming out. It's
Who's in
real.
it? Who's in it?
They're trying to get. It's not confirmed, but they're trying to get the original cast.
This
Okay.
has been a rumor for like 10 years.
It is going to happen exclusively on Disney Plus, despite the original not being the box office smash like Disney had hoped for back in
come on.
1993.
Cult major.
Right.
following.
Yeah.
It's been nearly 30 years since this release. It does not have a release date.
Okay.
But right now that
If-
they are trying to get the original cast.
It's already too
to
late
go.
for 2020. So
I'll believe this when it shows up on Disney Plus and I can play it.
it has to be. If it would have to be 2021, then it has
Yeah.
to come out next year. So
Maybe they're just gonna wait for 2023. Make it a however many years that is.
wait a second. How long? When did it come out?
93.
93. So that would be a 30 year.
Yeah.
Dang. Holy cow. We're getting
So
old.
there is Bette Midler and the other.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Nope, the other one.
Kathy and Jimmy.
Yes, they both want to appear in the
What
secret.
the
They have
hell?
actually both come out
Do
and
you
said,
know
"I want
that?
to be in it." I don't know. I knew Brett was gonna.
Who are
know
the
it.
kids then?
I don't know the kids. Except
Okay.
the youngest one is Thora Birch.
Yes, that is Thora Birch. Yes, I knew that.
Yeah, I had no idea.
But you don't know who. Not Binks.
Max.
Max.
And
I
what
can't.
was her name?
I can't remember her name. Oh my gosh. The girl from
Allison.
Allison, yes.
Kathy and Jimmy, it was big in the 90s.
I only know her from Hocus Pocus.
She was in Sister Act.
Oh, yeah.
She was okay. Yeah, she was. That's right. It's harder. It's like to see that because she's got the nun outfit on. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you ever watch Sister Act?
Yes.
You have
Yes.
both.
Yes.
Are you just saying that?
Yes, I have been in the room with them on at least.
I love those.
I don't think that counts.
No, that doesn't count.
I know
They're
the
both
endings.
No, they're both amazing
I know
movies.
that I've seen the end.
I love those
at least of the
movies.
first one. I'm certain. I don't want to see them, Alex. I'm saying that. I'm not a Whoopi Goldberg fan at all.
I love those
I don't
movies.
care.
I don't like her one bit, but I like those movies.
Not a fan of her. So
Fine, whatever. But that's basically what we have is that they said yes, it's going to happen. They're putting the cast together right now, and even like I said, Bette Midler and what's her name?
Kathy and Jimmy.
Yeah, I can't say her name. It's up here, but I can't say it. It looks weird. They've both said yes, I want to be.
Sarah
in it.
Jessica Parker's going to sign on too.
There's
on.
yeah. I'm not sure that
If it's at least the trio, I'm good. Maybe Thora Birch. Anybody else can be a throwaway, I guess. Maybe.
I'm actually I'm okay with it though.
Yeah.
Like it's not something I'm like, oh my god, don't make another one. But it's like if they were to do a completely different cast,
yeah,
it'd be like nah. But like if they're going to actually get at least the same 3 witches, then yes, I'd watch it.
Okay.
Since we're talking about that sequel, why don't we just do the movie club?
Okay. So what the movie club is, every week we choose a movie to watch, and at least 1/3 of us has not seen it is the stipulation. And this week we talked about, and we're going to talk about, and we watched Zombieland Double Tap 2019, starring Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, Emma Stone, and Abigail Breslin.
And how long has it been since the first one?
10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
11/09.
Came out in 2019.
No.
Oh, you mean since...
Zombieland came out in 09. Oh,
Yeah.
2019. So
Yes.
Yeah, 10 years. I was thinking 2020.
Well, it is
We
2020.
watched
We
it
watched
in
it in 2020.
Yeah, it came out last September, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were gonna see it, but we just never got around to it. Just
Yeah.
the weekends never lined up. We just never did it.
Okay, do we just want to
So.
go around the table?
So yeah, just
Who
talk
picked
about
the movie?
me.
Why don't you start then?
So you want me to start? Okay, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I
Uh-huh.
did. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I did. I was actually enjoying mostly every scene of it. Possibly just my own take is I didn't like the ending. I didn't like Babylon. I didn't care for the tower. That was kind of a throwaway.
It made sense, though, that there
Yeah.
would be
Something like
those
that.
people who are delusional about living in
Mm.
Zombieland and
With
Right.
no
being-
violence.
and with no violence and being peaceful and everything,
Melt all the guns down.
right?
Right. No, it that was really just a unrealistic trope to me. But again, we're watching a zombie movie, so
Mm-hmm.
think about that. But I liked it.
So I really liked it.
Yeah.
And but here's what
Well, we did a marathon.
we did.
So we
watched
did the first and then
one
the second.
And was it you that didn't remember the first one though that well, or was
Yeah,
it?
I did not. I've only watched it, I think, once,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
that was when it came out.
Right. Right.
What did you think of the first one? Kind of a
I loved it. I
Yeah,
really
first one has
enjoyed
a lot
it. Like
of
I
charm
still
to it.
was laughing quite a bit. Like I
the
just,
first
yeah.
one is classic.
It is.
Yes,
It's like
it
a
is.
classic
It's only
zombie
10
movie.
I
years
thought it
old,
was
but
gonna be like
great.
okay, I remember it now, and this is stupid. But no, it was
It's
actually
bloody, and we were eating while we were
I know.
watching
I
it.
don't remember it being that gross.
I kind of prefer that to Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, same, because it has a different. Well, Shaun of the Dead's
Shaun of the
British.
Dead's like its own
Yeah.
cult
British,
classic.
It's British
pretty much.
humor.
And I will say that
So
in Zombieland, the first one, I think Woody Harrelson is kind of the highlight.
right,
Yeah.
he kind of in the second one took a step back a little.
He did.
He seemed to be more of a secondary, even more less like
I liked him being like
the father figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of
So-
he had to take it.
In talking about the main characters and the main four,
Yeah, let's do
Um,
that.
Jesse Eisenberg was good. He was in the
Yes.
first as well.
Mhm.
I did not like Emma Stone.
No,
Nope. I'll say that I did not
Nope.
like her in this.
she was
one.
funny in some moments, and then she was just annoying.
I feel like she did
Bitchy.
not want to do this movie. Is what it
you know
felt
what?
like.
I got the tone
Yeah.
of she's kind of acting like Bruce Willis in all
Yes.
of his later movies.
Like she's high and
Like,
mighty, like
she's-
she deserves.
She just looks like
Now-
she's not enjoying being on set.
It was
There you go.
part of
There
her
you go.
character in the movie to be angry,
Yes.
yeah, but
and
this.
so you got to take that into.
But she didn't have any energy about acting. It seriously was just like looking and talking. Like that's all it was.
I agree. Yeah.
Now, I think we said it while we were watching it. The highlight of the whole thing was the new character for me.
Madison.
Yes.
I
No,
loved
it
her.
wasn't.
She
was fantastic.
She just talked
And
like this.
Who was that?
The actress.
Yeah.
I have the name.
I don't think I've ever seen her before.
Let me get it up here.
She is freaking annoying, and I did not like her.
I'm trying to click on it.
Every time she was on screen, it was cringy.
No, it was great. I enjoyed every single.
I understand what they're doing and her character.
Zoe Dutch.
I did not like her.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a fan.
I thought she played the scenes so well.
She looked like she was enjoying herself the most out of everybody else there. I was enjoying it. I thought Madison would annoy me, but she was adorably hilarious. Yes.
She was.
She was great. She was.
All I saw was like myself and Emma Stone's character was just getting really freaking annoyed with her. Like if I were to sit next to a girl that was like that, I'd be like, that is why I don't hang out with girls.
I don't think that I would enjoy being around that kind of person, but
it was enjoyable to see everyone else annoyed.
There you go. Maybe that should be my Halloween costume this year.
Madison.
I'll be Madison.
And Jesse Eisenberg,
she's basically the basic bitch.
To defend her was funny in itself.
That was too. Yes. He's like just trying to sort everything out, and Emma Stone's like just mocking her the whole time.
You know, if you put it in a real world scenario, he was totally justified. That she was coming back.
And they didn't really give a time span between how long it took between the first and the second. Like it's not really
it was like boom, it's a month later.
Suddenly, no, I'm talking about the first and the second movie. Like, you don't give a time span.
You could take it for
10 years.
What it is because Emma Stone definitely aged.
Oh yeah.
She looked like she aged.
She looks older than
most.
Yeah. She looks the old. Woody Harrelson, of course, is looking kind of old. Abigail, of course, hit puberty. So
yeah.
Jesse Eisenberg hasn't changed.
No,
not really.
He has not. I think he bulked up.
Maybe a little bit, but not 10 years worth.
Right?
You know?
No.
Like he took some of the youth away. Really, if that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to say Luke Wilson and Tallahassee and Woody Harrelson. Sorry, I was giving their names on here as well. Luke Wilson, his name is Albuquerque, and Woody Harrelson is Tallahassee. They had a fun scene with the monster truck. I was enjoying that.
Luke Wilson and what's his name?
Thomas Middleditch.
They were not very long at all.
No, but I loved Eisenberg and Middleditch.
I liked them.
Their chemistry on screen was great.
I like them. That was really cute.
It's a shame both of them turned into zombies. By the way,
spoiler alert.
Well, you said spoilers.
We're talking about the movie.
Yes.
Do for the movie.
Yes.
And it's just given.
So compared to the first one.
Well, I mean, I like it, but it's too late to really say that it's better because the first one is just classic.
Right. It's not as good as the first. There are some dislikes I have on it.
I don't really have.
The Special Infected was a good premise, but
I like the Special Infected, but they didn't use the ninja.
No.
Like
the bolts. Wait.
No, the ninja. At the beginning they talked about different species that
the
evolved.
Homer and
so they talked about like the N95s or whatever they're called, or
the Homer and the ninja.
Yeah.
And then what was the third one called?
The T98 or
the T300.
T800.
T98 calculator.
So, guys, by the way,
TX90,
I have some stuff I want to touch on this. I have the rules. The Zombieland rules.
All of them?
All of them.
You're gonna read them all?
Well, they're not. They don't have all.
Aren't they like 60?
There's like 70 of them.
They don't have them all. They only talk about the ones that are talked about and the ones that have been presented. So I'm gonna say the rules. Cardio is rule number 1.
Oh yeah.
Rule number 2 is double tap. Rule number 3 is beware of bathrooms. Seat belts is the next one. Rule number 7, it just skips around here. So it's travel light. 17 is don't be a hero. And it's also got a subtitle, be a hero.
Yeah,
because some rules are meant to be broken. Yep. Number 18 is limber up. Are you fucking with me? Love that scene where he's just messing with using the gun. When in doubt, know your way out is rule number 22. Number 23 is Ziploc bags.
Keep your cereal.
You got enough problems. Moisture shouldn't be one of them. Rule number 31 is check the back seat. Number 32 is enjoy the little things. Number 36 is sunscreen. 42 is keep your hands to yourself. Number 52 is don't be afraid to ask for help. And rule 53 is wet naps. So that's all the rules that were stated. Now there's some commandments that were made in Zombieland 2, and that was Thomas Middleditch's character. So it's kind of like a mirror
this is
mode.
like his
Yep.
mirror.
So the commandment number 1 is teamwork. Commandment number 5 is confirm your kill. Number 12 is the world is your bathroom. Commandment 13 is avoid perishables. That's a good one.
These are just like euphemisms for the one for some of the other ones.
A little bit more explanation. Like number 16 is expect the unexpected. Number 20 is warm up. That's limber up.
Limber
Yep.
up.
I mean, confirm the kill is
Double tap. Right, exactly. 28 is shade. 29 is cardiovascular fitness. That's rule number 1 is cardio. Cardio is so important. And commandment 45 is mind your manners. Now there's a few other ones on here that were they were only mentioned in their their promo material and advertisements.
Okay.
Rule number 6 is cast iron skillet.
I don't
I
remember
guess
that.
always have one, or no, you won't remember a lot of these.
Oh, okay.
These are on advertisements or posters and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Rule number 8 is get a kick-ass partner. That's a good one.
Okay.
Rule number 12 is bounty paper towels. Weird one. 15 is bowling ball. Rule number 21 is avoid strip clubs. Now that one's funny.
Oh.
That one's funny. There's no windows. There's no exits.
That's true.
You are screwed if you go into a strip club. Rule number 29 is the buddy system. Number 33 is Swiss Army knife. Rule number 34 is clean socks. Number 48 is hygiene. And rule number 49 is always have backup. So those are the rules that are on their wiki.
Okay.
I looked that up today. I wanted to see some zombie
Some
rules.
of those require explanation.
They do.
Yeah.
Like, for example, if
A
you didn't...
bowling ball?
Yeah. I
I'm
don't
not
know.
carrying
It didn't
around a
say anything
bowling
with that.
ball.
Right, exactly. No. I don't know.
Travel light, remember?
Travel light, yeah. That goes against all the other rules on there. So,
Yeah.
Is there a rule you want to add?
I don't know. Have a
Yeah.
good weapon.
Well,
I don't know.
I tell you,
Yeah.
the girls kind of got it right in the first movie, which is don't trust anybody.
Don't
Yeah.
trust
And
anybody.
I
That's
think
a
you
big
watch
one.
any Walking Dead long enough, you figure that out.
Yeah.
Gosh, dude, like it took 3 seasons for them to figure that out.
Yeah.
Because then when they went to it wasn't Sanctuary. What was it called? The Town.
No way.
I don't remember.
Well, they do that in every season, so I don't know.
Yeah. I don't remember what it was either. But
Well,
they were following the train
I would
tracks.
argue the first in season 2 when they have to go get Herschel from the bar and they run into those 2 guys and Rick just murders them both. It was great.
That was one of the
That's one of my
greatest
favorite
scenes.
scenes in the whole series.
Yeah, because he's just looking around like, y'all
It's
got a
just like-
cam?
That's not gonna happen.
Oh my god. That was intense. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I do.
Yeah.
It was very intense.
It was very intense. If there were any special skills you could bring into the zombie apocalypse, what would it be?
Skills, hand-to-hand combat.
Yes.
Do you have that ability?
No.
That's
Oh.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well,
What
maybe,
do you have right now?
Maybe less hand-to-hand combat.
Medical
and
knowledge,
More like
stitches.
field dressing.
Yes.
I would be the medic.
Alex is the medic.
I'm the medic.
You don't need.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking more, I guess, on top of
I'm kind
hand-to-hand
of
combat.
screwed.
Yeah, you don't
Are
really
you
have
asking
anything.
what
I'm not bringing anything.
skills
to
that I
the table.
actually
Yes,
have?
that you have that
Yeah.
you can.
I
They can
mean-
zombie apocalypse happened today. Which
Small weapons handling.
That's
I
good,
mean, he
that's
does
good,
have
yeah,
weapons
yeah.
handling.
I don't have anything.
You have a
I
creative
thought
mind.
you were asking what skill would you want to be useful.
What can you bring?
Yeah,
to the
what
table?
can you bring to the table right now?
I mean, what I said, but it's far from extensive.
I feel like I have quick reflexes, and I would be the medic. Like I have a lot of medical knowledge, so I could do.
I don't know what I could do.
Like that's what I would do. Is I would probably help people with scrapes and cuts.
Navigate, maybe. I mean,
I don't know.
I don't really have much.
I don't really know what you would do. You're definitely not going to be the lookout or the person that's going to be staying up and listening.
Or
for
listening,
things.
right?
he doesn't have another ear.
What
Shoot, I better
skill?
pick up a hobby here soon.
What skill would you want?
I would want
Myself?
hand-to-hand combat.
I
Yeah.
would say not so much with your fighting with your fists, but with a ranged weapon.
See,
Kinda
I
like-
necessarily
Kind of like
That's
Michonne.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I would
Alex,
want like a sword.
You know
or
how to
something.
run sewing very well, so you could do a lot of clothing and tool upgrade with fabric.
That dude.
Yeah.
That dude Morgan in Walking Dead, he had it right.
He
'cause
had
He had
a
a long stick to
yeah,
keep him
bow
at,
staff.
at
Mhm.
at length.
Yeah.
And of course the
Because gun, you'll run out of ammo. You have a
Exactly.
stick or a
Yeah,
sword,
that was
that's
the-
on you forever.
that's the thing in Zombieland. When they were firing
had
off all
ammo.
those rounds, and you and I were just sitting there,
Always
we're
had
just
ammo.
like, you cannot be firing in the air like that, bro. It is the zombie
well, and he
apocalypse.
also says, as far as double tapping, when you're not sure, don't be
Ooh.
stingy with your bullets. Well, if they're down, that's when you take a sharp instrument and stab them in the head.
Yeah, Yep.
Save a bullet.
Right.
Don't be stingy,
exactly.
or you want to be stingy.
It's be stingy.
Be smart, save a bullet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like on a t-shirt or
Looks like
something.
we got some comments on
Yes, we
YouTube
do.
here from
Okay,
Nikki.
yes, we've got Nikki. She
Shout out to
says-
you. Thanks
she
for joining
says,
us.
Ammo, don't trust anyone. Get the zombie survival hand
I
guide.
have that book somewhere.
We do. We actually have that.
Mhm.
that
I need to know where that
handbook.
is.
We have
But
it.
you also have to consider which type of zombies they're going to be.
That's very true.
Yes, I think
So-
that's what the hand
Um,
guide has in there.
The Walking Dead zombies are the best kind because they're slow.
They're slow. Yeah.
They're not intelligent either.
And then she also says, knowing what you can eat in the wild, that's really good.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Silent weapons, hand-to-hand combat, and see better in the dark.
Eat your carrots.
Eat your carrots.
It's good for your eyes.
Yeah.
I don't know what else you could eat. That's good for your eyes.
I know that's a really good thing though, is to have
Night vision.
to have knowledge of what you can eat in the wild.
That's really good.
How to cook it, like hunting skills. 'Cause,
Right.
I mean, food around here is just gonna be what normal people will do. They're gonna flock to the grocery stores.
Yes.
They're gonna flock to where food has already been made for them, versus like needing to have the knowledge of being able to hunt your own game,
Mhm.
skin it, chop it up, and cook it properly, and not get a disease
Right. Yes.
or
As,
sick from it.
like you and I we were walking in the
Doing
trails.
hiking, yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing hiking lately, and we were just talking about like needing a mosquito net.
Oh yeah.
Like thinking about Naked and Afraid. Think
Yeah.
about those movies or shows.
Basically just look at what they have for Naked and Afraid. You're gonna need like a fire starter or learning how to
Well-
have make a fire.
Survive.
If you think about in a survival situation, I mean, the way we live today, our skin is so sensitive.
Oh,
You're outside
yes.
for any length of time, your skin turns to
Dude.
leather.
Yeah.
I have allergies to the seasons. I am a terrible
Josh
zombie
is-
apocalypse
Josh
buddy.
is gonna like.
I'm not your exit buddy.
Yeah, he's not your exit buddy. I'm tagging along with Brett.
Yeah, you guys can go. I'm gonna hobble. I might make it.
Like, you think a lot of, if you rural people who go barefoot all summer long or whatever,
Yeah.
the bottoms of their feet are like leather.
Like hobbits.
Like
Yeah.
to go back on Naked and Afraid, like they train for months, like walking on rocks and glass
Mhm.
and outside and stuff in their bare feet, so they get
Calluses.
calluses on their feet, so they can, because you don't have shoes. You can make shoes, but
Right.
you need to be able to know how to make shoes and hopefully have the supplies to make the shoes if you're there and
Mhm.
you're in the right area.
Agreed.
So, but
Agreed.
yeah, that's a good conversation.
Yeah. So pretty much, I'd be screwed in a zombie apocalypse, guys. I don't have anything to bring to the table.
Learn to eat dog food and cat food. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
I bet you there's some really
Well, wet dog food
Well-
smells
like
good.
people aren't going to go and flock to like veterinary clinics
You
or
think they
PetSmart
won't?
and stuff. And everything that's in some of that dog food, I'm not joking, it smells good.
When you're hungry,
Yeah.
you'll learn to
It's
eat
got
what's available.
some of that food,
Mm.
like that I fed Layla before when she's sick, is literally just gravy, rice, and chicken and carrots and peas all in a
Right.
can.
Plus, you can eat bugs for protein.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess you can. Oh man, don't even think about that.
Remember on Lion King?
Yeah. Slimy. Yeah, it's satisfying.
So, I'm going to pick a movie.
Okay, pick your movie. What do you want to do this week?
Now, be honest, did you see Rocket Man?
Yes.
Okay, you have.
Yes, I've seen
Yes,
it.
yeah.
But,
I saw it as a kid.
I got really excited. I was like, you were gonna watch Rocket Man.
Well,
We can watch it anyway.
well, I was going to say, my movie then is Little Big League.
What is Little Big
Little
League?
Big League. Is that the one with Rick Moranis?
That's Little Giants.
Little Giants. Little Big League.
There's only one kind of mainstream actor, and it was Jason Robards. He's only in it for 10 minutes.
Jeez. I'm trying to remember Little Big League if I have seen
I
it. Let me look it
don't
up.
know if I've ever heard of
But Alex hasn't, so
I'm choosing a sports movie because there are no sports right now, and so it'd be nice to watch. And I've always liked this movie, and I haven't watched it in a couple of years. So
not little
When did it
big
come out?
Google.
when did it come out? In
Yeah.
the 90s.
94 it looks like.
Let me see.
Oh, okay. It's
Yeah, I've never even seen the poster to it.
Yeah, where do you
Nope.
watch that?
I
Oh.
don't remember. I don't know. I remember watching it as a kid, and then I remember buying the DVD, but I've gotten rid of it a long time ago.
Yeah, 94. Little Big League.
So the premise is this kid who's a baseball freak. His grandpa owns the Minnesota Twins, so it's relative to you, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
And his grandpa dies and leaves him the Twins. So he's an 11-year-old kid who's the owner of the Twins, and then decides to be the manager as well.
He's going to find out that managing a pro baseball team is a lot harder than it sounds.
No shit.
It looks it's 2 hours long.
Wow, for a 94?
Brett, you're not selling me on this movie. It's got 31% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's fun though.
It's okay.
It's fun. So is it like Angels in the Outfield fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Its box office did $12 million. Oof. That's not good.
Speaking of movies.
Yeah, we got some movie news.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
We can watch Rocket Man before that,
I'm cool with that.
or after it.
Whichever. It's a fun movie. What was I gonna say? Movie
We have
news.
Movie news.
Movie news.
You had.
Oh, Brett, you were in on the conversation along with I guess all of America right now, but Twister got added to. Is it Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Yes.
Yes. So me, Josh, my brother, his
Everyone's
girlfriend,
watching
my
it.
mother.
Everyone's watching
Everybody
Twister.
was texting each other this weekend, saying lines of Twister.
You did an impromptu trivia on me, and didn't I win?
You got him.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the word.
I don't
questions
remember.
Were you
it
trying
was.
to stump me?
Yeah.
I'll
So
find
okay,
it.
I want to say something about this movie. I've not seen it in a while, and I've actually been. What's ironic about it is I've been craving to watch it for some reason.
Why?
I watch it every year.
I don't know. I've just it's such a great movie to me. I don't know
Okay.
why. And finally, Josh and I just scrolled through on Saturday
Netflix,
night,
yeah.
I think it was, and Josh goes, "Look," and then it was right there. It's like you were watching it.
Yeah, we're picking up movies to watch.
So you it was like 10:30.
Yeah, it was
And
a late
you're
night
like-
movie.
Who played Helen Hunt's dad in Twister? And I didn't know his name, but I knew what else he was in.
Yeah. So you looked up where he was in.
No, I didn't look it up. I knew.
Oh. What was his name again?
I don't know his name. I knew what he was in.
What?
Speed and Varsity Blues.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't
you
know
said his
that.
name, didn't you?
I didn't know his name.
Oh.
I said the dude from Speed Varsity Blues. Can't remember his name off the top of my head, but
Yeah.
I believe he was Norwood in Speed.
Yes, he was Norwood.
So, like I was saying, as an adult, I'm gonna pick the movie apart with two things.
Go ahead.
For one, those for back then, a praise about it is that I think they did visually a very good job on this movie for how old it is.
You make up the Twister in your mind more than anything.
Yes, you do, and they use stock footage of like the sky and stuff from
Mhm.
chasing
Right.
tornadoes.
Yeah.
But two, the bad thing about it is Helen Hunt's character. Basically she's going after tornadoes because her dad was
Vengeance?
it's like a revenge thing.
Mhm.
But it just so happens with every single Twister, they're able to get that close, and they're all of a sudden the Twister just dissipates after they hit it. That's just
Plot
kinda,
device for every single tornado.
that's just horrible. But other than that, it's a great movie. But there is one line in like the whole movie that I looked at Josh and I was like, "Wow, this is a horrible line." Like it is just like the worst line ever.
What was it?
It's when
I don't remember what it was.
who's the girlfriend?
Melissa.
Okay, so when Melissa gets out of it's after the truck drops in front of her and she's screaming. I think that's the part, and she hugs him and she goes, "You know when you used to say when we first met that you chased tornadoes?
thought
All
it was
this
some
time I
kind of
thought it was a metaphor." And I'm like,
That's right. I
and
laughed
I
so
looked at
hard.
Josh, I'm like, "You just got engaged to this person and you're coming up to meet a bunch of storm chasers, and you thought up
How
until
can you
this
think
point that it was a metaphor."
That is a metaphor.
And
Exactly.
you're a therapist.
Yep.
I was like, this
Well,
is
she's-
the stupidest line ever.
She's the worst character in the movie.
She's horrible. She's
stupid.
horrible.
She is she's supposed to be that throwaway girlfriend that is just supposed to be a plot.
Oh yeah, I know.
A plot
But just
device.
the way she said, she's like, "I thought all this time it was a metaphor."
How
I'm
can
like,
it be a metaphor?
"Are you freaking kidding me?"
That's
Like that is a horrible line.
Oh man. Speaking of movie stuff. Kate Blanchett got cast as Lilith in Borderlands
Yes.
for the Borderlands movie.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to that, by the way.
Yeah.
Brett, how do you feel about Tom Holland being cast as Nathan Drake? Did we talk
I'm
about that?
curious about that because we didn't.
We didn't.
First of all, I mean, you have to think about it's a video game movie, so we'll see. I mean, maybe Sonic made change the industry. I don't know, but I like the Uncharted series. You've never played it.
No.
I actually just finished my second playthrough of Uncharted 4.
Wow.
I went through. I started in like March because I was getting all the collectibles, which is 193.
Woo.
So it took me a while because it's
God,
not
that sounds
all
like way too
treasures.
much.
It's journal notes and journal
Oh my
entries
God.
and optional conversations that only prompt if you do certain things. So I had to watch a video, but all that said, the first Uncharted, he's not a 20-year-old kid like Tom Holland. He's a man. He's
Right.
in his late 30s.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, if you cast Tom Holland instead of like, I don't know, John Krasinski, just to name a younger actor who's probably not all that young anymore. He's probably in his 40s.
John
But
Krasinski probably is. I want to look that up.
if you cast a 20-year-old kid, it's got to be some kind of origin story.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And if you do an origin story, you got to assume that in the event that it does well, that you're going to do more. Now, what's interesting about Uncharted, to pick that for a movie franchise or even a one movie, is that video game plays like a movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of
just
the,
like Tomb Raider.
the few, but even more so, just the action pieces and you
He's
have to play it
41.
to understand. It feels like you're playing a movie when you play the Uncharted.
He's 41.
Yeah.
41. Yeah. John Krasinski's not young anymore.
Oh, you're talking about 40s is still young.
It is.
I mean,
He's not that young.
Uncharted is just like Indiana Jones with more shooting and killing.
Right. I think people need another lost treasure movie.
Sure.
Is it time for that again? It's kind of what you got to think
Well,
about.
and again, I think you're wanting to see the character more than the premise of the movie.
Speaking of Tom Holland and him being in the MCU with Spider-Man, Disney's getting the rights to Daredevil back this November.
I saw that.
And he's in the Spider-Man universe. I wonder what they're gonna do. They need to bring out what's Charlie Cox? Is that his name?
Yeah.
He plays Daredevil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's
I would
his
love
name?
to see.
Murdoch?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Murdock.
There's a series I wouldn't mind watching again. I
Daredevil.
only watched it once.
We never watched season 3.
We never watched season 3.
I never watched season 3.
Which I don't know why we didn't, because I love both seasons.
I think we're just getting burned out.
I don't know what it was.
superhero
Yeah,
stuff.
maybe. I don't know. Hey, there you go. There's our TV show.
Daredevil.
Yeah, we'll just go. We'll
But-
do season 3 of Daredevil.
Yeah.
But you watched it.
We haven't watched.
I've
season
not
3?
watched season 3.
But I thought you were going to pick like a new show.
I know, but we need something to watch, and that's at least a season.
Yeah, something to do.
Do you want to move on to the fan topic?
Sure. I guess we can talk about that. Yeah. So this week we actually talked about. Last week actually is when I mentioned it. I dropped my hair trimmer, water bottle, and some of the hair trimmer fixings into the toilet after I peed. I didn't mention that I peed before, until after we were through the discussion almost.
But you did it before you flushed.
Yes. Exactly. So I had this meme put out on social media. I don't always drop my phone in the toilet, but when I do, I just peed. So what interesting things have you guys dropped in the toilet?
So this all came about, I think. No, not you started it, and then I chimed in with a story that I had. When I get a new roll of toilet paper, it's too big to put on my dispenser, so I have to kind of move it from place to place. Mm-hmm. Well, I was moving it after I first wake up because I was gonna close the shower curtain. It was on the side of the tub. I was moving it from the side of the tub to the back of the toilet, and I knocked it against the toilet, and it fell out of my hand and into the toilet. And I missed out on a whole stinking new roll of toilet paper.
When was that?
I don't know, a couple weeks ago.
So, oh wow.
Oh.
It was after the so-called shortage.
Yeah.
But
the so-called shortage.
But it still was just annoying as hell.
Oh my gosh. We got someone on. Oh wait, Alex, have you dropped anything?
Yeah.
What have you dropped?
I have, thinking back, I've dropped hair bands in there just because,
course.
if I'm doing my hair and then it flicks out of my hand, most of the time it'll land in the toilet. It just so happens to land in the toilet.
Do you flush at that point?
Honestly, I haven't dropped anything in the toilet in a long time.
Yeah.
I've never dropped a phone.
I've never dropped my phone in the toilet. I can
But
say that.
I did remember bringing up that a lot of phones are dropped in the toilet because people put their phones in their back pockets, and if they are sitting down to do business, when they go to pull up, it pops out of their pocket in the toilet.
I will say I've been so drunk that I brought my drink into the bathroom and I dropped it in the toilet.
Oh, I'm sure that's happened to
I
plenty
know
of people.
I've done that before because
How the
it was-
hell do you do that?
you go and I stumbled
Let go.
in. I was at Corner Pocket and I walked in and I pushed the door open and the door was a little too swingy and I fell forward and my new drink, I went to go sit on the back of the toilet and it just went tunk
Blue.
right into the toilet and I was like, nope, I'm done with I should be done drinking.
Did you at least dig the cup out?
No, I just left it there.
So you're one of those people. You are one of those people.
I was drunk.
There are people that when I go to the bathroom, I'm like, who is this asshole leaving this cup in here or doing
So-
something stupid?
You don't want to know what those bathrooms looked like at the old
I will
flashbacks,
agree.
okay?
I will
Oh,
agree. However,
Gagging.
Horrible.
However, I will if I were to drop something in the toilet at home, I'll fish it out.
Yeah.
If it's
I
in the public,
Probably
I'm sorry.
not fishing it out of a public toilet.
See, public's different. I don't think I've ever
No.
dropped anything in
No,
public yet.
that is no. I think that I could definitely say that I've dropped a cup, maybe two, because I know I've probably done the same. Yeah, I did the same thing. I did it. Honestly, it was the night that I got roofied.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was the night that I got roofied. That was one thing I remember as I went to go reach for my drink, and then it just kind of like slipped and went right and bounced off the toilet seat, and I was like, well, okay. Oh geez, let's see. Oh, I have also I know that there has been plenty of girls that can probably relate. It's on a personal level, but if you open up a brand new tampon and it accidentally falls into the toilet and that's your last one. That sucks, by the way.
That's gotta be.
It's basically like dropping a brand new thing of toilet paper into the
Well, yeah, because
Into
it's
the
something you
toilet.
can use for a long
Shouldn't
period
you
of time.
always have a backup
A backup to your backup?
Well, yeah, but sometimes that's your backup.
Shouldn't you when you see you're down to one, shouldn't you be like I
Well,
need
what
to-
if you're
need to
out in
go.
public and you just grabbed a handful of tampons and then you've already gone through them and now you're down to your last one and then it just
Time to
so
go home.
happens to like
I would say so.
well no there's different tricks to the trade that you learn as a child or a teenager
A
whatever.
child?
Well, and some people start when they're young.
Yeah.
I've also dropped a hairbrush. I know that I've dropped
Oh.
a hairbrush in there. I have dropped my straightener in the toilet. I think that's about it. Mainly hair bands. I think that was the biggest
That's
thing
the-
is hair bands.
Downside to having a smaller bathroom, kind of like mine and yours, is the toilet's so close to the sink.
It is
Yes.
so close. I'm scared for my toothbrush.
It's literally right next to my sink.
Oh.
Right next.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're just as pretty close.
I think
I
your
have
bathroom's
I have done toilet paper roll too.
your bathroom's a little bigger than mine, but the
Tiny
layout
bit.
is the same.
Yeah, it's a small layout.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Stupid.
It's congested.
Spared no expense. We got someone on YouTube, Nikki, saying she dropped her very first engagement ring in
Oh.
the toilet.
Oh, I've dropped a necklace.
Okay.
Yep. Now that I'm thinking about jewelry, I have dropped
You
a
gotta
necklace.
go after those. I mean,
I
I'd say
did.
99% of the time, especially if it's your own toilet, you go in after it.
Right.
I don't remember where it was.
You
I
don't
was
have to
leaning
say the
over.
whole
I was
story.
leaning over to put the necklace on, and I was leaning over the toilet, and I
Oh.
dropped it, and the whole thing went in the toilet.
You know what? I think I remember. Was that in Chicago?
It might have been. Yes, it was
Because for
Chicago.
some reason
yes,
I'm remembering
Yes,
that.
and I was really upset about it. Yeah. I cannot. I'm pretty sure I went in there and I.
Do you remember
got
that
it
one
out.
time I dropped the hair trimmer in the toilet and you tried to flush it?
I don't. It's just my natural reaction to like
Reach for the handle.
reach for the handle.
Comments?
Oh, in public toilet, even $2,000 ring.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Honestly, I would still reach into that
Yeah, you
sucker
gotta-
if it was an
you gotta
engagement
go get
ring.
it.
Man, I'm getting it, man.
$2,000.
If it's a drink and I'm drunk, sorry, I'm not pulling the
no,
cup
no
out.
drink is worth that.
No.
No drink is
Social
worth
media comments.
that. Absolutely. We got some.
Social. Yeah, we actually have quite a few people
Yeah.
with amazing stories.
So shout out to Justin Kelly. He shared it on his social media on his Facebook, and I'm going to read some of the comments on there. One of them, it says, my last roll of toilet paper during the COVID crisis when you couldn't find it anywhere.
Oh boy.
That was from Carmen. From Aaron, vape pen, can of chew, sunglasses, and a book. Not all the same time, though.
I hope not, but sounds like you need to Be a little more careful around the toilet there.
Paul says the only time I've ever had to replace my phone is because I dropped it in the toilet. I've dropped a total of 4 phones in the toilet. This phone I have now is the first and only one I've had multiple years and have yet to have dropped in the toilet. All right, so
Well,
right there.
Don't you think the majority of population is on their phone while they're sitting down taking care of business?
And if you're not, you're looking at a shampoo bottle or something. Just reading the directions or ingredients.
I've done that so many times. I've read it in French multiple times. Seriously, if you read a lot of like shampoo and conditioner, it's in French. Right. So I've practiced my French like by reading it out loud, like as a teenager, like sitting on the toilet and like reading the French out loud and trying to like see what it says.
We got Alan that says car keys out of the pants pocket.
So, yes,
car keys. Didn't even think about car keys. And then I got a comment from Justin as well. In college, dropped toothbrush in there multiple times with no pee or poop in there. Still use the toothbrush.
Oh, come on.
No.
You still use
the toothbrush. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, throw it
if it's an electric one that has a removable head, you can remove the head after sanitizing the base and use it then.
No.
But that would take.
It's going in your mouth in any form.
That's about the same as I feel about sharing a toothbrush.
I mean, it's worse than that.
Oh yeah.
It's disgusting.
It's gross.
You got any more social media on your end?
You can go ahead.
I'm gonna take the reins for a second to go to Instagram. We've got JMT Podcast. Shout out to you.
Shout out.
They said I've dropped my phone, earphones, toothbrush in the toilet over the years. I've got Dan from Dan and Cody Podcast.
Shout out to them.
The easier question to answer is, what haven't I dropped in the toilet?
Oh, that's depressing.
Oh boy.
Is what he said.
You know, I'd hate to be at a festival and it drops in the porta potty.
No, you ain't going.
That is done.
And we've got a
we've
got a little bit of a small story here from Saturday Morning Cartoons Podcast.
Shout out to them.
They wrote down, yikes. I was at a destination wedding in St. Martin for a college friend. I was just coming in from the beach to use the restroom. I had not peed yet, and I dropped my iPhone 4 into the toilet.
Ooh.
I wrapped it in a towel and used the blow dryer method. It seemed to work, but I was able to get home fine. Once the phone started having problems, so I brought it to the Apple store. Thankfully, I had Apple Care, and they replaced the whole thing.
Nice.
Good.
Didn't you have to, Josh, when you dropped yours, did you have to tell them what you did?
I just said I got it wet. That's all.
I got it wet. And you just handed them a freaking phone that was dropped in the toilet.
It's dry at the time.
We've got.
I dried it off. I remember freaking out and going over to your mom's getting rice, and it didn't work.
We've got DSTM Sports Podcast.
Shout out to them.
They said, I dropped some contacts in the toilet, but they were in a case, and I had already flushed. What? Oh, like he had already flushed and then dropped it. Okay. Best solution ever. Let me know if this will be on the show.
What was it?
Best solution.
Flush and then grab it?
I guess, yeah.
How does that not get?
I don't know.
No. I think he had already used the toilet, flushed, and then he dropped it in there.
Oh,
so there were no leftovers.
Okay. Well, I'd used the tongs to get out my hair trimmer, so that was awesome.
Oh man, that sucks. We've got Varick from Instagram. Shout out to you. He says, I literally just recently dropped a disposable vape pen in the toilet while I was peeing.
Disposable.
Well, but
you're fine.
Still.
Those things. Remember buying those when those first came out, Alex? Remember the disposable vape pens?
Yes, I do. Those were like the big thing.
They're so stupid. They're so stupid. They lit up. Oh.
And I had told JMT Podcast that we had used his response, and they've already responded saying, "Okay, cool. I guess I need to learn to put down the toilet lid when I'm in the bathroom the hard way."
I have tried to train you to do that.
Sorry.
I do, not all the time, but I do that a lot.
Yeah,
and it comes back to what we talked about a while ago. Is when you're done. I especially do it when I shower. I close all the lids.
Oh yeah, you don't want anything.
I believe it was our friend Shane who said it is a respect kind of thing.
Respect? Yeah. Yes, I agree.
Just close it all. And
yes.
I close it when I have guests over, which is just you guys, really.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. We got a couple more on Facebook, actually. One from my sister, Steph. She says she has never dropped her phone into the toilet. And she's upper 30s, so she's had a few cell phones. in her life.
I
I
think
remember
it's
her
probably
having.
more common for a man to drop their phone because you guys are standing and facing the
No.
toilet.
I don't.
We
think
don't have to
so.
sit down every trip.
No, we
Well,
don't.
I know, but what I'm saying is like we're sitting, so we're already covering the whole.
I don't know about other dudes,
don't
but I'm
know.
not on my phone if I'm pissing.
I guess
I am if I'm drunk.
you are.
I'm not even.
Yeah,
there.
you can see me swaying and I'm like holding on to the phone, like yeah, just reading Instagram or something. Who knows?
See, when I'm
Texting
a little
people.
drunk and pissing, I'll pull the Austin Powers, which is put the hands up.
Eventually do both. We got another one from your dad actually on Facebook saying, at the hotel I work at a few months ago, a small child flushed their parents' key fob on a rental car.
Oh
Ooh.
no!
It took almost 4 hours to get a replacement.
Oh no, that sucks.
Yep.
Not my foot, but my brother got his foot stuck in the toilet.
How?
I don't know. There was multiple times, and I bet you my dad.
Multiple
No,
times?
multiple times. We had to have maintenance.
Didn't get it right the first time.
No.
Okay.
I'm
How
serious.
old are we talking?
Oh, we were young, super young, very, very, very
I
young.
hope so.
I don't know. I don't
Freaking
remember. I don't remember. Okay, we did a lot of stupid shit when we were little. But I seriously remember laughing and watching like maintenance come over and he had to like pry my brother's foot out of the toilet.
Was
What
the
is-
water still in it?
I don't remember, okay?
Because
I
that-
just remember them like he was crying and they were like twisting his leg and like cuz he actually put his foot down like into the
Surprised
hole.
they didn't have to call the fire department.
Agreed.
Honestly, that's just what I remember as maintenance. It could have been somebody else. I don't know, but I wonder if my dad, like, if he'll chime in, if he's still watching, if he remembers. But he's usually not. He wasn't home during the day. My mom was, so I was. Maybe I should like talk to her about it. But I'm like 99% sure it was my brother, and it's most likely my brother. By the way, shout out happy 28th birthday to him, and I'm talking about this.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of shout outs to go to.
Yeah, his birthday was yesterday.
Mhm.
But he was the one that went to the hospital multiple times. So I'm like, I'm gonna say it was him. I don't
Right.
think it was my sister. And I'm pretty damn sure I remember
Shoving
my
your foot
my
in a
brother's
stupid
foot
toilet.
is stuck in the toilet.
Yeah.
All right, but we've got Patrick.
Hey, shout out to Patrick.
He said, so this shows my age, but I dropped my pager. Yes, pager in the toilet.
Pager.
I just flushed and was pulling up my pants, and it popped off the clip of my hip and went right in. As I turned and looked, it got stuck in the toilet.
Oh.
Or it got sucked. Not stuck. It got sucked down the toilet.
That's even worse.
So there's no going after
Lost it. Gone.
Lost it.
You know, like those airport toilets. Those things will suck your hand through.
Yeah.
Put your foot in there, it's gone.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Brett, you said you've never been on a plane, right?
Yes, he has.
Been on a plane.
Have you used the plane
I have
bathroom?
not used the
Okay,
plane
so the
Okay.
plane bathroom is something you would think of from like Rocket Man. You know how it just sucks it? It's like the same thing. You just hear like you do not want to have anything near the toilet.
No.
It's gonna be gone.
Right. Oh man.
That's all I have.
Okay. Do you guys want to use the question I used about the skills in the apocalypse?
Yeah,
As our fan
that sounds
question.
good.
Oh, that's
Okay.
a good question.
Yeah. So, what special skills
What
can you
I
bring in
say,
the zombie
what
apocalypse?
I don't really care about what can you bring because we don't know these people, but what would they want?
What would you want?
Yeah,
to
what
bring?
special skill would you like to have to survive the zombie apocalypse?
Okay. Well. Yeah.
That's next week's question.
Yeah. What special skill? Okay.
So we have some time, and I know that we got a couple things on the board, but
Yeah,
I
you
thought
good?
maybe I could do some impromptu trivia for you guys.
Sure.
Oh,
Sure.
geez.
If you want a man, yeah. What is this on?
What do you want it to be on?
I don't know.
I was just gonna
Twister?
scroll through my movies and
Twister.
see that.
Twister.
I mean, do you want it all about Twister?
no.
I don't know. I could probably answer quite a bit.
No.
I can try to be pretty obscure.
What do you? Is there stuff that you've already like written down?
No, I was
No.
just gonna come up with my specialty. Come up with it impromptu style.
Oh shoot. Okay, here we
So
go.
if you want a Twister question, I'll give you a Twister question.
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
we just
gonna.
watched that.
I'm already gonna mess it up.
What?
I hate trivia.
Why did or I should say, what did Jonas do that kind of split him away from Joe and Bill?
What did he do?
Like he had an agenda.
Oh, he stole the plans to Dorothy.
Yeah, but that's not the answer.
Well, he got corporate funding.
There's
Yeah,
a-
he
there-
got corporate funding and then took the plans that they were working on together and had them as his own.
I didn't know that they were
Basically,
working
yes.
on them together.
Well, that's
They all started out
What
in the
they
same
said.
lab,
Oh.
and then Jonas went out and got himself some corporate sponsors.
sponsor.
He's in it for the money, not the science.
What was the Wiener quote?
Shut him off.
He's
what
like,
a
turn him
wiener."
off. He's like, what a wiener. and Joe says, boy, he really is in love with himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
That was
that.
good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to find another one here.
Okay. I like Twister, and I remember ripping it apart. Thinking of how
You
terrible
ever say
it
it
was.
was terrible? No, it's a good movie.
It's campy. Jan de Bont,
It's a good movie.
same director.
What is the general's name in Air Force One?
That's your question.
The last name.
General? Which general?
The one that the whole point behind the taking over of Air Force One.
Oh man, the bad guys?
Starts with an R.
Well, yeah, but he's barely in the movie.
Raddick?
Yep.
Wow, how did I get
okay,
that?
good for you.
Wow,
I was
I
like,
can
that's
really
your
think about
movie.
that. I like Air Force One. That's one of my favorite
Oh,
movies.
that got
Didn't
added.
that just get
that
added to
just got
Netflix?
added to Netflix too.
Yeah, we watched it when it was on Hulu a couple years ago,
Mhm.
and
Get off my plate.
they didn't have the subtitles to what the Russians were saying. It made no sense.
Yeah.
But I've seen them. We both seen the movie enough. We were able to watch it without. So
What state do the American Pie movies take place in?
do you know, Alex?
Illinois?
No.
Close. I do believe.
Wisconsin?
No.
I do believe it's Michigan.
Correct.
Is it Michigan?
Well, yeah,
Really?
because Victoria says at the end of the first one to, I can't remember his name.
for some reason Davenport was in
Kevin,
my mind.
yes. Yeah, because she says something about going to Ann Arbor.
Ann Arbor, yeah.
Oh. No?
Isn't it? Is it Sweet Falls?
You're going to. You know what? I don't remember the other college.
I do know that in 2 they go up to one of the lakes.
Yeah, we need to go to a lake.
Yeah.
We almost.
need to just do. We just need to.
We
Get
need to
out
do
of Dodge.
things. Get out of Dodge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up real quick.
Yeah, I remember her saying the quote right there. Her going to Ann Arbor and him going to.
Was it Ohio State?
No, it wasn't a state. Man, that really. I haven't seen American Pie in forever, and they have
Like
all
the first
of them.
one. I've not seen the first one.
I think they have all of the main cast ones on HBO.
East Great Falls.
East Great Falls. I think she says East Great. She says East Great. Yeah, that's what she says. She says it is a
what?
East Great. East Great.
That's the name of the town they live in.
Yeah, but she was calling the. I thought you were talking about the college.
No, the town that they live in.
Yes,
Because
East
the
Great
high
Falls.
school is East Great Falls.
Is that a real town?
I don't know.
Oh.
So this is what Google says. Much of the film is based on the writer's days at East Grand Rapids High School in Michigan. In the film, the town is called East Great Falls, and the high school
Okay.
sports the same school colors, blue and gold, along with a similar mascot.
So no, it is a
Fictional city.
fake city, but based on Grand Rapids, Michigan.
So you said Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, I was man. Do you remember when you first saw American Pie? How old were you?
Not old enough.
I was 13.
I was probably 12 or 13.
So no, it was
I think I was a little bit
I was,
older.
I was probably
Yeah.
12 or 13.
It's the year 2000.
Yeah, I watched it at Heather's
No,
house.
it came out in 90.
I know. It came out in 99.
No.
99?
Wait, yes.
Yes. Came out
Yeah,
in 99.
then I
Because
watched it at Heather's house.
2 was 02.
My sister rented it for her 17th birthday, I think. I think it was her 17th. Actually, yeah. That was her first R-rated film that she rented was American Pie.
I don't even know how we were able to watch that because we were both like 13.
Which is kind of
14.
interesting because the first PG-13 movie that I remember my parents trying to censor me on was Beavis and Butthead Do America, and
Mine was
she
The Mummy.
rented that. What?
I'm not joking. The Mummy.
The
That's-
Mummy?
Yes.
Was your first what?
The Mummy was the first one I
your
remember my
parents were trying
parents,
to-
they bought, and I really wanted to watch it. And they said, well, did you look at the rating on it?
And they allowed you to see like Speed and stuff. Like Speed was rated R.
All right, so here's the
Come
deal.
on.
If my mom was in her room watching a rated R movie and it was just action, I would totally just come up and just kind of. I knew I wasn't supposed to watch
I know
it,
you were doing
but
that.
I would just like lay down on the bed and watch it with her. But no, if Pager J came in, then it was like everybody get out of the room.
Yep. Right.
In the movie Con Air,
Ooh.
what was the agency that wanted to put a man on the plane undercover?
You should know that one, Alex.
I don't.
Oh.
So, okay,
Nothing makes
bonus
me
question.
sadder when the-
Wait. What was bonus question? What is the agency that runs the plane?
Come on, Alex.
I don't know. I don't remember.
It's not the DEA, is it?
No.
Crap. I thought it was the DEA.
Well, okay. So DA is correct to the first question.
Yes.
So, but
Oh,
what
what is
agency runs the airplane?
Oh my
oversees the
gosh.
airplane?
You see the seal right at the beginning
Yeah,
when
you do.
you see the
And not to
seal.
mention they say it like 100 times in the
Oh
movie.
my
I seriously
god.
don't remember.
Or is it the air marshal? No. No, I don't.
Close. It's U.S. Marshals.
Oh, it's Marshall.
It is the U.S. Marshal.
Okay.
Yes.
Marshal.
Larkin.
Larkin. Marshal
Yes.
Services. How do you think I got the number?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Okay. Oh my god, how could I not remember
But
that?
you had the original question, right?
Yeah, I remember the DEA being a thing. I remember seeing Con Air for the first time. I was a lot older.
I was older.
Yeah, it was like It had to have been like at least
It's a-
14.
I probably watched it
13.
with you, honestly.
Really?
For the
It's
first
a
time.
great movie.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's such a cry movie at the end when his daughter hugs him
Yeah.
when he gives him the
And
bunny.
you have that country music.
Oh yeah. Remember that scene?
What's the line about the bunny?
Put the bunny
Put
back
the
in
bunny
the box.
back in the box. Then he kills the guy. Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box?
Nick Cage. Oh man, funny guy.
Okay, let me see.
You got anything else?
I do.
Yeah. Wow, this is great.
Well, I'm trying to think of it. I'm trying to think of one to stump you with. Because I'm on Dumb and Dumber, which I know you guys have
Oh, didn't we
extensive-
just recently watch that?
extensive knowledge of Dumb
Yeah.
and Dumber.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Um,
I want to see the sequel
We
again.
watched Dumb and Dumber, and I want to do Liar Liar. Honestly, it's been a while.
what was that?
That was on our road.
That's it.
Did you guys hear that?
It's a
Speaking
motorcycle.
of
I think that went through our
roads,
mic.
your guys' parking lot is awful.
It sucks.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a huge crater in it.
There
Yeah, I
are
know.
multiple little divots.
What is the hitman's nickname in Dumb and Dumber?
Oh wow, Alex, you need to get one of these. I'm getting every
I'll
single
go with
one.
two. What's his real name, and then what do they call him?
Oh my
gosh.
god.
Why do I think his name is Mental? He calls himself something when he's like, "Hey, is it Mental?"
That's
Is
his,
it?
That's his nickname. What's his full name?
Why is that his nickname?
I
Mental.
don't know. Mental?
Probably because he's a hitman,
Maybe.
That's weird.
What's his nickname?
or maybe it's his like alias or something.
Okay, what's his real name?
When he walks up to the car and says,
No, they say it when they're at the burger joint. Hey, Mr. Blank, do you
Oh, God.
want a atomic chili or something?
Oh
like
my
that?
God, they say it once then,
Yep.
because I am not remembering that. I don't remember.
I don't know. I'm stumped on that one. I actually don't know.
Mr. Menolino.
Yeah, I
Menolino.
would not-
That's
I
why
wouldn't
his
have gotten
nickname's
it,
Mental
no.
then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For the record, all of those questions came right out of my brain as I scrolled through my digital library on my movies.
Do you have
know
any
how
from
you-
Jurassic Park?
I can think of one.
That one, because I'm looking at your shirt. I'm like,
We're in a Jurassic Park shirt.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I've been craving to watch those again. By the way.
I just want
You
to.
may
Yeah.
need to vent for a minute while I think of a good one.
Yeah, I remember seeing Jurassic Park and being so scared.
Oh, here's one. What is the brand of the shaving cream bottle?
I well, it's because I've seen it before. Like it's
What?
like Suave or something like that.
What? It's not Suave. Suave is female, wasn't it? In the 90s.
I don't even know if Swat is a brand.
I can see the actual can in
what
my
color?
head. It's like dark blue and white or something.
So the writing is white
Yeah.
and it's a blue and red can.
Yeah. See, I've got it in my head. Yeah. I don't know what.
What's the
Is
brand?
it? I'm really thinking on this one.
It starts with an S, doesn't it?
No,
No.
No.
What's
Okay.
it start with?
a B.
Never. I don't know anymore.
Barbasol?
Correct.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Very good.
I was making it up in my head.
Are you serious?
I never used that
You should have
shaving
seen
cream.
Josh's face. He was just. I
I
don't
don't
know.
think you.
Barbasol?
I don't think it's not real. It's not a big brand anymore.
Barbasol?
Because you think
No.
of Gillette and Edge.
Actually, I think. What am I using right now, Alex? What is the
Coochie?
Coochie?
Mhm.
Who's that by?
Pure romance.
Pure Romance.
Yeah.
It is meant for your privates, but I use it on my face.
No, it's not meant for
So
your.
it's
Well,
just like
it's
for
actually
extra sensitive
Oh,
skin.
yeah,
it's
I have
for
extra
extra sensitive
sensitive
skin,
skin.
but they advertise it for your private area.
My neck is
But-
very sensitive.
Yeah, mine too.
It does wonders. Yeah.
Do you want another Jurassic Park question?
Sure.
Let me think
If
here.
you were thinking on one.
Oh, look, your dad got it.
Oh, my dad got it.
Barbasol. Why? And then he puts it on a pie.
Yeah, I
And
never,
then he
I
just
never
wants to
understood
go-
that. Like, it's not whipped cream.
It's so.
He wants to go and get rid of it, so he put it on a.
Could you imagine biting
Pie.
into a pie that tastes like soap like that?
That's
It'd
disgusting.
be the worst thing I've ever
What
tasted in my
state
life.
is the? Here's another state question. What state is the archaeological dig in?
Idaho?
Utah?
I'm pretty sure it's
Nevada.
Montana, but now I'm second guessing myself.
It might be Montana.
Check it out.
Because I remember the in the third one, it's in Montana.
Nevada?
It's not Nevada.
It's not Nevada?
I was thinking it might be one of the Dakotas as well.
No, it's not Dakota.
It would be. Yeah. Okay,
Like
where was we?
North Dakota.
No, it'd
maybe.
be in like. Oh, maybe North Dakota.
Jurassic Park. Where was Grant's dig? Fort Peck Lake. That's Jurassic Park 3. But I guess I didn't leave. Fort Peck Lake, Montana. That's all it's saying.
I shouldn't
Oh,
second
okay.
guess
Montana.
myself.
Yeah, it's not giving any other information. So yeah, people were doing the theory that kid in the first one when he was getting the raptor
More
claw,
like a 6-foot turkey.
they were saying that was Chris Pratt's character.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
sure.
Oh man, Alex, you were talking about COVID on the board there. What's that about?
Are we still good?
Yeah, looks like we got a little bit
Yeah,
of
we
time.
got time.
Okay.
I mean, we can't
Um,
go into.
Not
Okay.
huge
major,
lengths, but we
yeah,
can bring it up.
right.
Okay, so something that came out this week is that over in England, there is a thing that people are joking about called a coronavirus quote unquote sex ban. Basically,
What's this?
when they announced the extension of their confinement, which began on March 23rd and is still going on now, kind of like us. So they're a lot more strict right now than we are. Parks and public spaces are open up to 6 people.
Oh,
To practice sports or sports with 6 people.
3-on-3.
Barbecue and but following regulations such as wearing a mask and respecting social distancing. Shops and primary schools are reopened gradually while opening at least blah blah. Okay, so basically, and this is until July 1st. But
So what's with the sex thing?
one thing that came out is that it said, now while it's possible to meet in a group outside, 2 people who don't live in the same house can still cannot go to the same place together.
So basically,
So
basically, Brett couldn't come over. still.
yes.
Okay.
So even I think it said even outside is what it said. Or outside yes, inside no. So here's the deal. So Brett and I could go outside and we can meet at the park together.
Yeah.
But it is a ban or illegal for him to come over to my house.
Ooh, yeah.
And so that means interpreting, it says, as meaning as any sexual activity between adults from different households is explicitly illegal.
How are they going to police that?
I don't know, but they're joking about it, like joking, not joking, but it's called the
We should look up some-
coronavirus sex ban.
We should look up some weird laws by state and see what people what weird laws there are in the U.S. Because I wonder what is actually being
the announcement
practiced, too.
specifies that quote unquote no person may participate in a gathering which takes place in a public or private place indoors and consists of 2 or more persons who don't live together.
Interesting.
Wow. Okay.
How long is the lockdown set for? I don't know. any of this
Ours just got
July
pushed
4th.
until July 4th. Theirs is
Wasn't it
until
supposed
July
to be
1st.
June 19th?
No, that's my mom's first show.
It's not a lockdown though. It's a state of
It's the social
emergency
distancing.
or whatever they're doing.
and- yeah.
So we can still go to the bar next week.
Yes, but again, it's
Yeah. Next
I don't
week.
know what the bar rules are, but you're still supposed to have social distancing. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
They're gonna be removing
and they're only
jeez,
open to like
quarter pocket.
most of them are only open to 50% capacity.
Yeah. We
So
went to
seating is limited as well.
we went out to eat yesterday for the first time in 3 months.
I know it was nice, but it was weird.
We went to Wrigley right down the street for Alex's brother's birthday, and quiet. They took out half of their tables.
Wow.
It's so empty.
I think
It's-
they might do that when our mom starts
Reopen.
starts doing karaoke.
Right. I just wonder how long like the lockdowns are still going on. Like, has LA extended theirs or what's? Is
I don't
anything
know.
different?
As of right now, everything is still the same over there.
Okay.
Plug it.
Plug it. You guys ready to get out of here? I think it's time we did as well. So Alex, you want to go ahead and talk about your Twitch?
Yeah, so I am on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/cute_kitty, KUTE_KITTI. I stream on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Saturdays is kind of a free for all with the guys. We just play whatever we feel like playing. Our usual go-tos are GTA or Halo or Call of Duty or Monopoly.
When have we done Call of Duty?
It's been a while, but it's just those are our usual go. Monopoly. What's the other ones we've been doing?
We did Left 4 Dead 2.
We did. Well, we've been doing Left 4 Dead, so we have to finish.
Did you know that Rick has never played Left 4 Dead 2?
No.
Nope.
Yeah,
He's
he never played it. And then so us playing it this time around is his first experience with every single one.
So it's nice to have somebody new.
Brand new.
So yes, we're playing Left 4 Dead 2. We'll most likely finish the campaign on the Saturday.
We've been doing every single campaign
Yeah.
we've gone through. We did Hard Rain in an hour.
Yeah, we actually did that one pretty
Swamp
quickly.
Fever took a couple hours, and then we were on the last one of the basic
The parish.
stuff. And then I think Rick's getting the DLC. He said he's going to.
Oh, he's going to?
For next
Okay.
week, if
All
we
right,
do
and
play
then
it.
Sundays is couples night. So Josh and I do a couples night where we play a game together on
we
stream.
played
We played Five Nights at Freddy's for the
Five
first
Nights
time.
at F my face, dude. This freaking
We played Five
game.
Nights at Freddy's in front of the computer, sharing a mouse last night, and boy, was that
I can't
scary
play Five
fun.
Nights at Freddy's, dude.
It really helped me sleep because I think my
It helped you
my
sleep.
adrenaline was up for so long that I
Yeah.
just kind of crashed after we were done playing the game.
We almost beat it. We're on day 5.
Night
5.
five. Yes.
They say there's 7.
I
nights?
beat
thought there were
3
5.
out of our 4 levels.
Yeah, I beat 1.
You beat 1.
Night number 2.
And if you're curious about some of our funny reactions, there's a clip up on my social media, either my Twitter or my Instagram, that you can check out.
Yep.
And then finally on Mondays is campaign day, where right now I'm going through the Halo campaigns. I completed Halo 4 last week, which is so far by far my favorite one. And I started Halo 5 today, which I've said so many bad things about Halo 5 multiplayer because I just could not get into it at all. And right now, honestly, I'm enjoying the campaign. So I'm only 2.5 hours into
opening cutscene?
It's just a whole bunch of
It's
extra.
just a bunch of blah, honestly.
It's a lot of
I thought it was really good.
the action scene. The
Where
action
they're, where
opening.
they're sliding down the hill. And
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess, but like it made me go like, so this is just another ODST.
I'm not sure how you
I
got
didn't really
that,
I really didn't like ODST as much as I thought that.
There's a lot
I
more
would.
action in this game.
But so
Sure.
far, yes,
You need to learn how to break walls better.
I'm learning. It's a
Yeah.
new button. I still can't figure out how to punch. Can you even punch in Halo 5? Because I haven't
Yes.
figured it out.
The melee still exists.
Well, I'm clicking different sticks and I can't learn how
about
to
you hit
melee.
start and look at the controls?
I'm
Because they map them
I'm
out.
a gamer and I don't need to look.
They map them out.
You're a
for you.
gamer, but you're the worst gamer I know when it comes to controls.
Probably, yeah.
That's why GTA is so
but-
great with
but-
her freaking plane drive flying.
Every time you play Horde, they gotta remind you what the buttons do.
I know.
Oh, we should. Are you able to play Gears anytime soon?
Probably in
I
like
wanna-
2 weeks.
Yeah. I
Okay,
wanna
2
play
weeks.
Gears.
We've been pining for some Gears.
So, but that'll probably be this Sunday, by the way. With Josh and I'll probably complete and start up.
2.
We
say-
bought all 5, right?
We bought 3.
We bought 3.
I say we play Gears 3.
I like 5
Okay.
a lot. Like Gears 5 is
I
fun.
honestly don't care. I like
Yeah.
all of them.
Well,
All right, Josh, your turn.
my Twitch. If you want to follow me on Twitch, it is twitch.tv/Mr. L, MISTERL. I stream on Tuesday and Wednesday evening and Saturday morning. I've been doing Super Mario Maker 2, and I've also been playing Warzone. So pretty much just doing some multiplayer on Tuesdays and Mario Maker. I was streaming on Wednesday, and the internet cut out completely.
Mhm.
Like Frontier and Comcast went down on Wednesday night. Like,
Well, apparently
for-
it wasn't Wednesday night. It was throughout the whole entire day. It was
Oh,
just
really?
yeah. My
Spotty
mom said
all
it was just
around.
cutting people's
Yeah.
internet and service out.
Yeah. As far as our podcast goes, if you are watching us on YouTube, we do appreciate you guys in the comments. You guys are talking, and if you guys like what you see, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit subscribe and hit the bell to be notified for when we are live, guys. And we do appreciate everyone who has joined us. And if you want to catch us live on our YouTube, we are on YouTube at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Monday. If you want to follow us on any of our social media, we are on Facebook, which is facebook.com/PTOUnlimited. Instagram is PTOUnlimited_podcast. And we are on Twitter, which is at PTOUnlimited. On those apps, we're going to have the meme of the week. So this discussion that's coming out is going to be about the zombie apocalypse. So make sure you guys follow us on our social media so you can comment on there. Otherwise, you can comment right here on YouTube. We do appreciate it. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it is @lemkey619.
Brett_wings.
Cute_kitty.
On a final note, I said earlier that there's no sports. And
Yeah.
This is usually my sports downtime
Okay.
because NFL's over, but there's no NHL playoffs, which I love to watch. But ESPN just came out with this documentary. It's a 10-episode documentary, which I don't think they've ever done that many for one subject, but it was basically all about Michael Jordan, who, to people of my generation, will say that he's the best basketball player of all time and always will be. LeBron doesn't even come close. But the younger generation might say LeBron.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
even though his rookie season was 1984, which was the year before I was born. So I didn't even really know about him until he was well into his
right.
prime and even on the back end of his career.
Yeah.
But it's this 10-episode documentary is about. It's called The Last Dance, which is the last season, the 97-98 season where they won their 6th championship. So I've been watching that, and it's just full of stuff that I never knew. I mean, I knew about them, but I didn't know any of the intricate stuff. The only downside is it's only on ESPN Plus, which is $5 a month.
But is there a trial?
There's not a trial, but you can bundle it with one of the Disney Plus bundles, like $12.99 for Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN Plus.
Okay.
But if you are a sports fan or you're curious just how it went with Michael Jordan, I mean, some of the stuff, he was insane.
He was good.
He was just insane.
Right.
So it's very interesting, and I've always wanted to kind of know more specifically just about his career because, he's the best, but what made him the best?
What was it that did it?
Other than winning the 6 titles.
Yeah. Got a couple of shout-outs here, actually, I want to do here on the podcast. First of all, shout out to Patrick. We're doing his uncle just passed, so sorry to hear about that. And then as far as I want to give a shout out to Juice because today is his birthday.
Happy birthday!
And his daughter was just born, and we didn't do a shout out last week.
I know we missed it last week. I had it down. I forgot.
Yep. And apparently things are going well.
Everything's good.
Yeah, everything's good. I talk to him on Facebook Messenger practically every day lately because I've been doing graphics for his Twitch stream. I'm gonna give a shout out to that as well too. Juice in the AM on Twitch. Go follow him there. He plays sports games and Warzone. He's been doing like old college sports games and stuff on his Twitch. He does like a game and then he stops streaming. So yeah.
Oh, he has a newborn.
Yes.
I was gonna tell you guys I went to Mega Replay.
Yeah.
And you could expect this. They are just gutted as far as hardware goes.
Really?
Their software is pretty high, but they just had nothing in terms of consoles and stuff.
Wow, people went crazy on that. Yeah. All right, well, we're going to get on out of here, guys. It's been great. We're going to catch you guys next week for episode 213. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Unless you guys have anything else you want to say?
No.
Looks like we're good. All right, you guys have a good one. Bye, guys.
Yeah.